Chosen one, this message didn't find you by accident. God led you here for a reason. You've been through seasons where the noise around you was louder than the vision inside you. People tried to pull you off course. The enemy used distractions to drain your energy, to break your focus, and to keep you from stepping fully into purpose. But here you are, still standing. And the reason is simple. Your discipline, your ability to stay consistent when others gave up, to keep your eyes on God when others lost sight, to control yourself when others wanted you to react. That's why you're still moving forward. What they don't realize is that your discipline is not just about routine. It's about alignment. And now your discipline is silencing every distraction designed to stop you. Let's break this down into 7 chapters for deeper clarity. Before we dive deep, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because this message isn't just content. It's a divine confirmation for the chosen ones. And a heartfelt thank you to everyone who's been supporting through super thanks. God bless you richly. Your support, your presence, and your faithfulness do not go unnoticed. To all of you who continually watch, listen, and align, I'm truly grateful. If your spirit feels this frequency, type 77 in the comments right now. That number isn't random. It's a sacred signal to the Most High and the universe that you're ready. Ready to master yourself, ready to rise above distractions, and ready to step into the discipline that protects your destiny. Not everyone will make it to the end of this message. Only the truly chosen. Those who stay will gain clarity, deeper awareness, and prophetic insight about how their discipline is silencing every distraction sent to block their progress. This isn't something you hear once and forget. This is a living word, a spiritual blueprint unfolding piece by piece. Watch it again whenever your spirit leads you, because each time another layer of divine truth will rise to the surface. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Discipline is your spiritual weapon. Chosen one, discipline is not just about routines, schedules, or good habits. It's not just about waking up early, eating clean, or staying away from temptation. It's far greater than that. Discipline is spiritual warfare. Every time you resist the pull of your flesh, you are declaring war on the kingdom of darkness. Every time you silence distractions to focus on God, you are advancing in the Spirit. Every time you say not today to sin, you are taking back territory the enemy thought he owned. The truth is, the enemy doesn't always attack with obvious destruction. He attacks with comfort, convenience, and compromise. He knows if he can get you lazy, inconsistent, or careless, he doesn't need to destroy you, because you'll slowly dismantle yourself. That's why the battles you face are often not with demons outside of you, but with the discipline inside of you. Discipline is the inner war between who you are and who you're called to be. Chosen one, the reason your discipline matters so much is because it anchors you. It keeps you grounded when the enemy tries to destabilize you. It keeps your spirit sharp when confusion surrounds you. It strengthens your inner man when your flesh is weak. Think of discipline as the fence around your destiny. It keeps intruders out and keeps your purpose protected. The world says success belongs to the talented, the connected, the privileged. But heaven operates differently. God says success belongs to the disciplined, because talent without discipline is wasted potential, but discipline without talent is still unstoppable. Even if others start ahead of you, your consistency will carry you further. Talent may open doors, but discipline keeps them open. Look at the people God used throughout history. It wasn't just their gifting, it was their discipline. Daniel disciplined himself to pray 3 times a day, and it gave him favor with kings. Joseph disciplined himself to resist temptation in Potiphar's house, and it positioned him for the palace. Jesus himself fasted, prayed, and withdrew to stay aligned with his Father. Discipline has always been the mark of those chosen by God. Your discipline, chosen one, is not just self-control. It's a weapon. It is a shield that blocks distractions. It is a sword that cuts through lies. It is the steady rhythm of obedience that defeats the enemy's chaos. When you fast, when you pray, when you study, when you guard your words and thoughts, you are not just building habits. You are building holy resistance. You are training your spirit to lead, not your flesh. And this is why your journey has been so tough. The enemy knows that once you master discipline, you cannot be easily shaken. He knows you'll no longer chase validation, fall for traps, or lose focus. He knows that discipline gives you authority, influence, and longevity. That's why he's after your consistency, because He knows that your breakthrough is hidden inside it. So don't despise the small acts. Don't overlook the nights you turned down distractions to pray. Don't dismiss the mornings you woke up early to read God's Word when your body begged for more sleep. Don't minimize the times you chose silence over arguments, purity over compromise, focus over wandering. These are not just choices. These are victories. These are the invisible battles that make you unshakable in public because you were unmovable in private. Chapter 2. The Power of Saying No. Chosen one, every no you speak is a declaration of authority. Every time you refuse temptation, you are exercising dominion over your flesh. Every time you turn away from toxic people, you are protecting your spirit. Every time you reject quick fixes, shortcuts, and empty promises, you are safeguarding your destiny. These no's are not signs of weakness. They are demonstrations of strength, evidence that you are learning the sacred art of refusal. The distractions around you were designed to steal your time, scatter your focus, and drain your peace. They come disguised as opportunities, compliments, or entertainment, but they are carefully crafted to derail the chosen one. Yet you, through discipline and discernment, have learned to say no to anything that does not align with your calling. That refusal is not rejection. It is protection. You are not avoiding life. You are choosing life. People often fail to understand why you remain silent in heated moments. They wonder why you don't respond to every insult, engage in every argument, or feel the need to defend yourself. But your silence, your patience, your self-control, and your refusal to be entangled speak louder than words ever could. The power of no is not only in what you reject, it is in what you preserve. You are guarding your energy, your reputation, your focus, and your spirit. Even the greatest leaders in Scripture understood this principle. Joseph said no to Potiphar's wife, refusing momentary pleasure for eternal purpose. Daniel said no to the king's food, choosing discipline over indulgence. Jesus himself said no in the wilderness when tempted by the enemy, declaring, "It is written." Each no opened the door to greater authority, favor, and destiny. Chosen one, the power of saying no also separates you from distractions disguised as blessings. Not everything that glitters is gold. Not every opportunity aligns with heaven. Not every voice is speaking truth. Your discipline gives you the clarity to discern between what builds you and what breaks you. Saying no becomes your shield, your boundary, your spiritual protection. And here is the secret. Every no you've spoken has been building your capacity for a greater yes. A yes to purpose, yes to destiny, yes to divine assignments, yes to God's plan. Your refusal of the lesser has made you ready for the greater. Your restraint is positioning you for promotion. Your self-control is preparing you to step into authority that cannot be shaken. Never underestimate the weight of your no, chosen one. The enemy fears it. The world misunderstands it, but heaven celebrates it. Each refusal strengthens your character, sharpens your spirit, and cements your position as a vessel that cannot be manipulated, distracted, or moved by trivialities. So, continue to say no, not arrogantly, not bitterly, but strategically, intentionally, and spiritually. Because every no is more than a word. It is a weapon. It is the shield of your destiny. It is the divine line that separates you from distraction and draws you closer to the assignment God has prepared for you. Remember this, chosen one. Your ability to say no is proof that you are no longer a servant of circumstance. You are a soldier of purpose, and in every no, you are walking boldly into the life God ordained for you. Chapter 3. Distractions. Expose them, not you. Chosen one, here's a truth that few understand. Your discipline and focus are not just protecting you, they are exposing others. Every time you stay consistent, the inconsistency of others becomes more obvious. Every time you choose clarity over chaos, their confusion stands out. Every time you remain still in the midst of noise, their restlessness is revealed. Your calm, your control, your unwavering focus shines a light that exposes the weaknesses, insecurities, and distractions of those around you. You don't even have to defend yourself. You don't have to explain, argue, or justify your choices. Your discipline is your defense. Your restraint is your testimony. The very people who tried to pull you into arguments, gossip, or drama are now watching themselves look small because when they speak negatively, you respond positively. When they try to distract you, you stay on track. When they attempt to bring drama, you bring peace. The contrast is undeniable. Your life is a mirror showing them how far they have strayed from their own potential. Chosen one, understand this. Distractions do not define you. They reveal the character of those who are not walking in alignment. Every interruption you resist, every temptation you overcome, every drama you avoid, these are not just victories for you, they are revelations for them. They are learning, whether consciously or unconsciously, what integrity, purpose, and discipline truly look like. So continue to guard your time, your mind, and your spirit. Do not allow yourself to be pulled into petty quarrels or shallow arguments. The quieter you remain, the more their inconsistency and immaturity will be exposed. And the more consistent you remain, the more your authority, focus, and divine positioning will shine. Remember, chosen one, distractions are not your enemies. They are tools that God uses to reveal the true nature of those around you. Your ability to stay unmoved, to stay focused, and to walk in discipline is a reflection of God's Spirit within you. It shows that you are not controlled by external chaos, but by internal alignment with heaven. So stand firm, stay disciplined, keep walking in purpose. Let their confusion, their noise, and their drama be exposed by your stillness, your focus, and your unwavering alignment with God. In doing so, you are not just preserving your peace. You are displaying the power and authority of a life fully surrendered to the Spirit. Chapter 4. Why the enemy fears your routine. Chosen one, hear this clearly. The enemy is not afraid of your talent, your gifts, or even your potential. What terrifies him is your discipline. Talent without discipline is like fire without fuel. It burns bright for a moment, then fades. But discipline builds something lasting. It is the invisible engine that propels you forward when circumstances say stop. It is the anchor that keeps your spirit grounded when storms rage. And it is the quiet force that shakes the very foundations of the kingdom of darkness. Your daily choices matter more than you realize. Your commitment to spiritual habits, your persistence in prayer, your consistency in work, your refusal to be distracted, these are the things that make the enemy tremble. That is why waves of distractions have tried to pull you off course. That is why temptations and delays have come in cycles. That is why the enemy has attempted to weaken your focus, confuse your mind, and exhaust your spirit. He knows that if he can stop your discipline, he can stop your destiny. But every time you held on, every time you chose prayer instead of panic, every time you worked instead of wasting your time, you silenced him without ever raising your voice. Every morning you wake up and stay consistent. Every night you resist temptation. Every moment you choose obedience over impulse, you are declaring victory. You are proving that the spirit within you is stronger than the strategies of the enemy. You are showing that the life of the disciplined is untouchable, unshakable, and unstoppable. Discipline is more than just habit. It is prophetic power in motion. The enemy fears it because it exposes his schemes. Where talent can be copied, discipline cannot. Where natural gifts can fade, consistency produces long-term results that even darkness cannot penetrate. When you commit to routine, you are not just maintaining order. You are building legacy, authority, and destiny that no distraction can derail. Chosen one, understand this. The enemy will always try to come in waves, sometimes in the form of doubt, sometimes in the form of fatigue, sometimes in the form of external chaos. But your disciplined routine is your spiritual armor. It shields you, it strengthens you, and it renders his attacks powerless. The same God who placed your purpose in you honors the faithfulness of your daily steps. So, continue to protect your rhythm. Guard your mornings. Guard your nights. Guard your focus. Because your routine is not mundane, it is supernatural. It is the framework God is using to position you above the noise, above the opposition, and above the ordinary. The enemy fears it because he knows that once your discipline becomes unshakable, nothing can stop the fulfillment of God's plan for your life. Remember, chosen one, your discipline is not just a practice, it is your power. Your routine is not just habit, it is your weapon. And your consistency is the reason the enemy trembles at your footsteps. Chapter 5. Discipline is protecting your destiny. Chosen one, discipline is not just a habit. It is the bridge between your God-given potential and the promise he has placed before you. Without discipline, vision dies in the womb of distraction. Dreams get lost in procrastination, Potential fades under pressure, but with discipline, even the smallest beginnings are nurtured, shaped, and positioned to grow into mighty testimonies. It is the invisible hand that guides your life toward fulfillment, even when no one else can see the progress. Your discipline is the reason doors are opening for you that others never thought possible. It's why favor is finding you when it seems like luck favors someone else. It's why you are stepping into rooms, positions, and opportunities that the world said would be out of reach. While others were chasing applause, recognition, or shortcuts, you were quietly building a foundation. And now that foundation, the consistency, the focus, the self-control, and the obedience will carry you into your destiny with strength and stability. The enemy knows the power of discipline, which is why he tries to distract you at every turn. He will tempt you to abandon routine, lure you into shortcuts, or push you toward comfort at the expense of purpose. But each time you resist, each time you stay faithful to your process, you are protecting what God has assigned to you. You are not just guarding your time and your mind. You are guarding your calling. Every disciplined act is a spiritual shield, defending your destiny from delay, derailment, and destruction. Discipline also produces endurance, and endurance produces strength. Many fail to realize that the long, hard seasons, the early mornings, the late nights, the moments of restraint, are not obstacles, but training grounds. They are forging resilience, teaching patience, and strengthening your faith. What you do when no one is watching, your quiet prayers, your focused efforts, your refusal to be distracted, is what prepares you for public favor. The unseen discipline is what creates seen miracles. Chosen one, never underestimate the power of consistency. Every small act of obedience compounds over time. Every choice to prioritize purpose over pleasure adds weight to your spiritual authority. Your discipline is doing more than shaping your character. It is preparing you for divine alignment with God's plan. When the time comes for your breakthrough, you won't be caught unready. You will step fully equipped, fully prepared, and fully empowered to walk into the destiny that was written for you. Remember, discipline is not limitation. It is liberation. It does not confine you. It frees you to become everything God intended. It does not slow you down. It positions you to rise faster and higher than anyone anticipated. It is the invisible force that protects, sustains, and propels your destiny forward. Chosen one, continue to guard it, embrace it, and honor it. Because the discipline you practice today is the very thing that ensures tomorrow, next month, next year, and every season after. You will walk into your promise fully equipped, unshakable and unstoppable. Your destiny is safe, and it is being built on the rock-solid foundation of your daily obedience. Chapter 6. Self-control is greater than control over others. Chosen one, many people think power is about controlling others, dictating outcomes, influencing decisions, or forcing circumstances to align with their desires. But true power, the kind that heaven recognizes, is about mastering yourself. Self-control is the hidden authority that separates those who people will try to imitate you, challenge you, or provoke you, but nothing can disturb your peace unless you allow it. Every time you choose restraint over reaction, patience over anger, clarity over confusion, you are demonstrating the kind of strength that heaven honors. Your self-control transforms every situation into an opportunity for favor. It turns resistance into revelation, obstacles into openings, and opposition into testimony. The inner mastery you cultivate becomes the outer impact you leave on the world. So continue to guard your spirit, your mind, and your emotions. Refuse to be drawn into drama, manipulation, or chaos. Recognize that your calm is not passivity, it is power. Your silence is not weakness, it is authority. Your ability to control yourself is the weapon that ensures no one else can control your destiny. Chosen one, true power is not what you can make others do, it is what you refuse to let others make you do. And your mastery over yourself is positioning you to walk into a life of influence, favor, and divine alignment that cannot be shaken. Self-control is greater than control over others, and you, chosen one, are walking fully in that truth. Chapter 7. Walk in your next level with humility and focus. Finally, chosen one, hear this clearly. Your discipline has not only carried you through distractions, temptations, and opposition, it has also prepared you for elevation. The very routines, habits, and choices you cultivated in private are now positioning you for public promotion. The foundation you've built step by disciplined step is what heaven will use to catapult you into your next level. But understand this, elevation always brings its own tests. As God lifts you higher, distractions, challenges, and opposition will try to come louder than ever. Not every invitation is for you. Not every opportunity is truly a blessing. Not every voice deserves your time, your energy, or your response. Some people will try to pull you back into old cycles. Some situations will attempt to shake your focus. Some words will try to distract your mind from the assignment God has placed on your life. But your discipline has trained you for this moment. Your focus has been sharpened. Your self-control has been strengthened. And your inner alignment is now your shield against deception. Walk into this new season with the same humility and concentration that brought you this far. Let your elevation never make you arrogant. Let your success never make you reckless. Let your favor never make you careless. True growth is never only about rising. It's about rising wisely, rising faithfully, and rising aligned with God's timing and purpose. Remember, chosen one, your discipline is not only about what you do, it's about who you are becoming. Every moment of patience, every choice to stay consistent, every refusal to be distracted, has been molding you into a person capable of carrying your next level. You are proof that consistency breaks confusion. You are proof that focus defeats noise. You are proof that those who remain faithful in small things will be entrusted with greater. As you step into this next chapter, don't chase recognition or approval. Don't let the applause or envy of others define your worth. Walk quietly. Walk confidently. Walk aligned with God. The same Spirit that has carried you this far will continue to guide your steps. Every distraction that once had power over you will now fall silent. Every chaos that tried to pull you off course will now be overshadowed by your clarity. Every opposition that sought to stop you will now witness the authority of discipline walking into purpose. Chosen one, your next level is not just about achievement. It's about becoming the person God created you to be.